Anyway, so tonight's Thursday Night Football. And I was reading yesterday about
Al Michaels on the call.
The NBC deal with Peacock in the Big Ten. And they basically were reporting, hey, guess what? They're not going to just stream crappy games on Peacock. They're going to want to put some good games on Peacock, the streaming service. They're going to want to put a game that people want. It's not going to be Indiana Rutgers every time. Okay? I mean, it's not going to be a non-conference game, Howard at Maryland. They want to put a good game or two on streaming service when the Big Ten network deal kicks in. And Gator, I remember last year we talked about this a little bit because of Notre Dame game. Notre Dame, the big brand, one of the huge brands in college football, if not the biggest brand in college football, they parked a game on Peacock.
Just ask them.
Right. Well, they parked a game on Peacock because they want to get people to subscribe.
Right.
So
plus, Peacock is part of NBC, right?
It is, but they're wanting to get people to subscribe to the streaming service, and you're not going to do it by parking Indiana Rutgers. It's not going to get the job done. So, I mean, look, every time we bring up streaming in sports, we kind of get the same response from the streaming crowd because there is a big facet of you out there that just love it, and that's fine.
A bunch of people have cut the cord.
Cut the cord it's a very popular thing to do. But I've cut the cord kind of on a couple of occasions. We cut it once at home. And up north, we tried to have just straight streaming. In fact, we still do at our place up north because we're not there enough. And every time I've done it, I either went back at home or wanted to go back, which is what I want to do up north for a variety of reasons. One is with almost every streaming service we've tried, at the beginning, there wasn't enough. It didn't carry everything I wanted, so you have to start paying for more, and some of the cost savings are lost. That's one. But two is you really can't channel serve.
That's a problem.
In streaming, you just can't channel serve. And now some of them are better than others, YouTube TV. YouTube TV was the best streaming service that we had that we kind of we were able to. You can sort of do it. It's not as easy, but you can get the grid and scroll through it. But like Roku, kind of got to back out of everything, get to the big board, choose your app. So
that's the same thing with Xfinity.
Yeah. So I guess the question here is, how is this going to go over? Because it's the new world. It's we've all talked about not wanting pay-per-view sports, right? Don't want pay-per-view sports because everything that used to be free, but I almost feel like we're slowly sliding into it. You know what I mean? It's a slow introduction of pay-per-view sports.
Yeah, it kind of is, and of course, nobody loves to hear that. I have very mixed feelings on this. I don't mind if it's, if the Lions are on Peacock, I'm not flipping around anyway. When the Lions are on TV, the remote pretty much stays on. I leave it alone, I should say, and I'm just going to watch straight through. If it's another game, I guess this could be a little bit of an issue, and you have to remember that it's on Peacock and that it's not on NFL Network and go that way. I'd gotten used to the games on NFL. It took me a while to get used to games on NFL Network.
Right.
That it's over there instead of parked on one of the other channels. I don't think I'm going to have that tough of an adjustment. I'm not sure how interested I'm going to be in watching the Thursday night game. I mean, it's all going to depend on the matchups and what players are involved if I really want to watch those teams. But
you have Peacock right now?
Yeah, Peacock comes with the Xfinity.
Right. So. Okay, gotcha. Because I just the one that had hit you. The reason I asked about Peacock is Michigan State football on Peacock, but that's not going to be an issue for you.
No, Apple affects me.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Apple has like Michigan, Ohio State, for instance. Like I was reading this from The Athletic. Network executives will consider potential direct linear TV ad revenue versus the subscription gain possibility for any given game. Translation: we'll get more ad revenue if this game's over the air, but we'll get more subscribers if this game is streamed. Will those new Peacock subscribers lured in by the Big Ten streaming also stick around to view other content, or will they cancel after the game or the season? Now, in the contract the Big Ten has, Fox gets first pick, and the belief is Fox every year will just take Michigan, Ohio State because it gets such a massive TV number. But the bottom line is there are going to be Michigan and Michigan State games streamed. At some point, there's going to be a Lions game streamed, because at some point the Lions will get a Thursday night game, but obviously not this year because we all know, as we famously talked about, they're all 1 o'clock starts on Sunday with the exception of Thanksgiving. 248-539-9797, phone calls and feedback. How do you feel about it? Tonight's Thursday night game. I know it's just preseason, but...
Yeah, I kind of think because it's Amazon Prime. I feel like most people have Prime anyway.
Oh, I don't think most people do.
I don't know. I think everybody, you get it with your Amazon. I mean, people order stuff all the time through Amazon, and you get Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, you get the service too. So, I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit different than the other streaming services that you would actually have to, there's so much more to offer with Amazon Prime than there is with Peacock or Apple.